And it is now my honor and privilege to welcome yet another dignitary or somebody who was involved with the ISRO program, Dr. K Sivan, who is ex-chairperson of ISRO from January 2018 to January 2022. He is going to join us on the phone line. The reason being that, and now I am told, and there is great news, I am actually going to see Dr. Sivan. Dr. Sivan, vanakkam.
வணக்கம்.
எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
நல்லா இருக்கு, சொல்லுங்க.
It's wonderful to speak to you in Tamil, sir, considering this is a show which is called the South Indian. I just want to know one thing, Dr. Sivan, that yesterday was a very, very special moment for all of us, and the thing is that I want you to just let our viewers know that what is it that this team has achieved that you think was actually superhuman, sir.
What really we achieved is that India has got a new technology. The science and technology India is enhanced with a new technology. That is one first part. One. And the second part, India is giving a gift to the whole world by launching or landing near southern pole region of the moon, and so there is a lot of new science is going to be created, and this is going to give a new science to the global scientists. So this way India is given a gift to the world, this one. So that way is a special moment, and it's a fantastic moment for these people.
Indeed, like we say in Tamil, magirchi, which is such pleasure that cannot be actually translated into words. Dr. Sivan, I also want to ask you, from your first answer, it's very evident that there was technological advancement, and therefore, we are where we are. But we cannot possibly, I was telling Mr. Nair just now that we can't possibly forget history, because today's success is based on yesterday's challenges, as it were. Would you like to recall the kind of challenges that you faced during Chandrayaan 2, which actually made Chandrayaan 3 successful, sir?
No, you are absolutely right, and you have touched the right point. So any space mission, the first mission will be having a lot of uncertainty, lot of unknowns. That unknowns only happened in the first mission, and that gave a lot of lessons for us to improvise our Chandrayaan 3, this one. And in fact, Chandrayaan 3 work started on the landing day of Chandrayaan 2 itself. That day itself we understood what really happened and what corrective action to be taken for the next mission. This was the decision made in on Chandrayaan 2 launch day, the landing day itself, this one. So that way, that the improvement is done, whatever we have done at that time.
Right.
I'm very happy that it has worked very well, and we have got a very good success.
Right. But Dr. Sivan, what we were reading yesterday is that the South Pole is a very, very difficult region, if I can call it a region, considering it's, on the moon. Apparently, there are deep craters, and it's such a challenge. So, do you think that the technological advancement that Chandrayaan 3 team had made it easier for them, because it was so smooth? It seemed like, nothing went wrong.
Yes, sir. See that so no word that the task is easy. All tasks are challenging only. And the southern polar region is having a rough terrain, but our systems are designed to ensure that it will avoid the hurdles and land in a safe region. That way it did it, this one.
Right. I also want to ask you that, the people who were celebrating, who were praying, who were actually, they were dancing on the streets yesterday, they are all very excited about certain things. The prayers almost came true. They said, well, what Chandrayaan 3 will do is, of course, they will strengthen the hands of the scientists. There's going to be data which the scientist community will get. But apart from that, because there is water ice which is supposed to be in South Pole, they say that there is a very good chance of habitation of Chandrayaan 3 really coming up and saying that yes, there is habitation here?
Yes, yes, that's what we had to wait for 14 days. Let us do the science experiment. And this data is not only that our Indian scientists will analyze, the scientists across the globe, they'll analyze this scientific data and come to the conclusion.
Sivan, I also want to ask you for the benefit of the viewers as to what exactly right now, because everyone is focused on, the rover Pragyan, which is supposed to leave the impression of India's national flag, of course, and ISRO logo, which is done. But then what else is expected of Pragyan, sir, so that the ordinary person can also understand?
See, that is Pragyan, it's having its own scientific instruments. It is whatever you are telling, this the ISRO logo and national flag. It's the side product, but it's having the main objective of doing that, carrying out the scientific experiments. This one, that let it do it. This one,
right? Dr. Sivan, what is very, very surprising for many people is that the entire cost of Chandrayaan 3 apparently cost 650 crores, and there are lots of movies like Adi Purush, recently, which was made on actually 700 crores. So do you think that the budget, they have managed the finances very well, sir? Dr. Sivan, sir?
no, this I am not agreeing with this statement. See, each project will have its own cost. So we cannot compare the cost of one movie to the cost of the rocket or satellite. This one. That's number one. Number two, when we are talking about low cost, it is because it is not designed with a special effort. It is outcome of the effort whatever we have put. That is, first of all our systems are indigenous. The indigenous system will be costing less. That is the one. Second one is that we are doing a modular approach. Like Chandrayaan 3 is a repeat of Chandrayaan 2. So no new developments. It's already developed components only we are using. You know that Chandrayaan 3 cost is less than Chandrayaan 2. And because Chandrayaan 2, it had a development cost, but here the development cost is not there. So that way it's less. So this is the effort. Third one is our own labor. This one.
Right.
So all these things together, it is making the cost less. So the cost is not planned with some determination, but it's a byproduct. But it is unfair to compare this project cost with another project cost.
Dr. Sivan, we saw how emotional you are. You are a scientist, but you are also a very emotional man. The nation saw your emotions, and we remember, and we bow our head, of course, in gratitude to you, sir. But yesterday, when we scripted history, how did you feel, Dr. Sivan?
Yeah, we could not achieve the mission as we planned in 4 years back, and yesterday we achieved perfectly. So it was exhilarating. This one. So it was a good, joyous day for me, and really we enjoyed yesterday's event. Okay.
Dr. Sivan, thank you so much, Mika Nandri, for joining us on the broadcast. Thank you indeed, sir.
Thank you.
Even as we brought you the South Indian connection to Chandrayaan 3, which belongs to all of us, it's not South Indian at all. Let me move on and bring you more stories from the south of India. Of course, the after effects of Chandrayaan 3 will stay forever and ever.